for a new truck for your business? Look no farther. Come on down to AJ Doman Chevrolet, where we got $12,000 off every remaining 23 medium duty in stock. And more trucks arriving daily. It's all happening at AJ Doman Chevrolet, where we say yes when others say no. AJ Doman Chevrolet, your business elite dealer at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick.
Hello and welcome to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Whiteside, licensed clinical social worker with Terrebonne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it very, very much. And listen, I know insurance is one of the things that most families or people talk about or think about probably every day. I'm very excited to welcome in an individual who's going to let us know about a program that may help you. We welcome John Ford into the program. John, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Keith. Good morning.
Good morning. And John is the Deputy Commissioner of Public Affairs for the Louisiana Department of Insurance. Don't try to say that fast, but we appreciate it. And so tell us a little bit about your role there at the Department of Insurance.
Sure. So I manage our Public Affairs Division. We're responsible for communicating program updates to the public, as well as general information about, weather, hurricane claims. Really, we're here just to help the public and communicate with the media so that we can educate folks about what we're doing and what they need to know about insurance.
Well, we appreciate it very, very much. I'm excited about this Fortified roofing program. Tell us a little bit about it. And it's a lottery system, and so it's going to be a rather unique way for people to be able to apply for it. Let's talk about that program.
Sure. So the program itself launched last fall. We did 4 rounds and put out about 3,000 grant applications last fall. At that time, it was a first come, first served basis. So everybody was kind of rushing to log on to the system and sign up for a grant at the same time. We realized that wasn't the most efficient way of doing it. So this month, we're launching the first grant round this year on September 18th. It's going to be a lottery registration system. So folks will have from 8 a.m. on September 18th through 5 p.m. on September 20th to come to our website and register for the lottery. So there's no need to rush. It's not going to be first come, first serve. There's no benefit to signing up at 8 a.m. on the first day versus 4 p.m. on the last day. So we want to make sure people, whether they're working or they have other commitments, that they have an equal opportunity to register for the grant. And the Fortified Grant Program is basically a program where we grant out up to $10,000 to assist folks with the cost of upgrading their roof to the stronger Fortified roof standard.
And so, John, I'm to understand that this is the coastal zone, and that includes portions of 20 parishes. Is that correct?
That's right. So the coastal zone includes either all or portions of 20 of the parishes along Louisiana's coast. If you go to our website, ldi.la.gov, we have a Fortify Homes Program banner. If you click on it, we actually have a pop-up with a map that you can click on, and it shows you can type in your address. It'll tell you if your home is located in the coastal zone. So that should be the easiest way for folks to figure out whether their home is in the coastal zone.
Oh, perfect. I appreciate that. And so, again, it's the 20 parishes, and most of them are the southern part of the state, just so people know. But you can go in and look that up. Give that address one more time, that email address where they can go.
So it's www.ldi.la.gov. And we have a banner at the top of the page, one of those scrolling banners. If you click on the one that says Louisiana Fortify Homes Program, that'll take you straight to the page with the map, with the link to the map on it.
Okay. Now, the other thing that's really important that I've realized is that it's important for us to see and wait to hear from you guys before we try to do anything. Like, don't think, okay, I'm going to get approved. I'm going to get this money. I want to call somebody now. Don't do that, because there's a process that needs to be followed. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. It's not a retroactive grant program, so we cannot provide grants to folks who have done a fortified roof on their own already, for example. We actually walk applicants through the system from verifying that the home is eligible to selecting a fortified evaluator and a fortified contractor that are actually registered to participate in the program. So we'll walk everybody through the entire process. Folks are certainly welcome to fortify their roof on their own outside of the grant program, but if they would like a grant, they would have to get accepted to the program before moving forward with the project.
And you can go to that same website that was identified by John earlier to kind of find out some of the specifics. For example, if you've got a new home or a new townhome or condominium, those people are not approved or will not be allowed for the option for this lottery system for the monies that are through these 300 grants and the 200 on the waiting list.
That's correct. New homes are not eligible for that upgrade to the fortification standard. The same is true for condos and townhomes.
And so again, for people that want to kind of find out more information, you can go and check that out. And so we're very glad that there's the option for this. I know you had to request getting the grant, and y'all have done 1,300 already. Is that correct?
That's correct. That's the number of roofs that are actually on homes right now. We have several hundred more that are in the process of getting the roof up. So I expect, by the end of the next few months, we'll probably have 1,500 to 1,600 roofs on. And then we have funding for a total of 4,500 roofs so far. So that means we have another 2,000 or 3,000 roofs we can put on with our current level of funding.
Oh, okay, John, as we start to wrap up here, I appreciate you letting us know the specifics of that. And so exciting information. So this is wonderful to have as an opportunity, as we have some people down here that, again, need that information. They need to be able to have a roof. A lot of people don't have a fortified roof. And so some of them did what they could, but this is going to give them a fortified roof, correct?
That's right. It's a pretty significant upgrade over most of the housing stock we have right now in terms of how old our roofs are. So we encourage folks to apply for the grant. We have a subscribe button on our website where they can click to sign up for Fortified newsletters so that they'll receive any updates for future rounds as well. And also we strongly encourage anybody who's building a new home or who's replacing their roof anyway to contact a Fortified roofer and see what the difference would cost them out of pocket if they're interested in potentially upgrading outside of the grant program.
Well, John, we can't thank you enough for joining us today. Really appreciate your time, and we look forward to this program working for a lot of people in our area.
Thanks so much, Keith. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, guys, that'll do it for this particular segment, but don't go anywhere. A lot more right here on Bayou Time.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.